Hello, students, and welcome to this mini session on consumer buying behavior. Consumer buying behavior is the study of how individual customers, groups, or organizations select, buy, use, or dispose ideas of particular goods and services to satisfy their needs and wants. The most simple meaning of the consumer buying behavior is that it's a discipline that deals with how and why consumers purchase or do not purchase goods and services. There are different factors that affects the consumer buying behavior. Now, when we speak about consumer buying behavior, there are two basically variants. Like there are pre-purchase behavior and the post-purchase behavior. So in this session, we are discussing about pre-purchase behavior, means how consumer is taking buying decision or not taking decision of buying particular product or a service. So there are various factors that affects this behavior of consumer for purchasing a product or a service. So there are major four factors. The first factor is economic factors. Obviously, like if the product or service that is available in the market need to be affordable. I would, as an individual, I would like to have a luxury cruise, five-star cruise for 2 months, but they might require like $100,000 and might not be feasible for me to, pay that $100,000 at this stage of life. So economic factors that affects, that means that the personal income, family income, you know, that affects the buying decision. Most prominent factor. Apart from that personal income and family income, it is also important for the any consumer to have expectation regarding the future income. Like today it is good, I can purchase, but is there any guarantee tomorrow will be the same good? Or something here and there happens, how much I would be left with. So that also affect whether the consumer will purchase or not. Apart from that, liquidity and the standard of living sort of factors, like aspects that consumer will consider before purchasing a high involvement sort of product, a bit expensive product. The economic factors are most influence decision. One of the most influence factor that affects pre-purchase consumer buying behavior. The second most impactful factor is personal factor: age, occupation, life cycle stage, lifestyle, personality. These are the factors that affects. There are certain set of group of people, they would like Jeep to drive, or Mahindra Thar, or Hummer. There are certain set of customers like they like Audi, Mercedes, and that kind of sophisticated sedan cars. So it depends upon the mindset, age group, occupation they are living in, the life cycle stage. The young people might like, this funky a sports car or something, and then the people who are maturity of the age, they would like to have a comfort more than thrill. So in general, exceptional cases are always there, but then in general, we expect. So these are the personal factors that affects consumer buying decision. The third most important factor is psychological factors. The psychological factors like motivation, involvement, the consumer perception, learning, enthusiasm, lifestyle, attitude. Now, these are the individual psychological factors that affects the buying decision of the consumer. And the last important factor that, not last important, but the last major factor that affect, and according to me, this is the most influential factor, is cultural factor and social factor. There are a number of examples available in the market that a product or a company or organization is failed because they fail to analyze the cultural aspect or the social factors of the target customers or a particular society. The culture, subculture, social class, social group, opinion leaders, roles and status, and overall in general thinking. Now, these are the most important factor for purchasing or not purchasing any product. And it is extremely important for a marketer to analyze this cultural factor and to make the decision whether the product or a service that they are providing, whether they fit into the particular culture or not. I hope this mini session or conceptual video would help you for understanding the pre-purchase consumer buying behavior and how consumer take the decision. Thank you and all the best.